The trolley problem. Would you pull a lever to redirect a runaway trolley, saving 5 people but killing one? This famous ethical dilemma, proposed by philosopher Philippa Foot, questions whether it's morally acceptable to sacrifice one life to save many. It pits utilitarianism, maximizing overall happiness, against deontological ethics, which argues that taking direct action to harm someone is always wrong. The prisoner's dilemma. 2 suspects, 1 crime, and a tough choice. Stay silent and risk prison, or betray the other to go free. The prisoner's dilemma, a key concept in game theory, shows how self-interest can lead to worse outcomes for both parties. It explains why cooperation is so hard, even when it's the best option. Buridan's ass. Imagine a donkey, equally hungry and thirsty, standing between food and water. Unable to choose, it starves. This paradox, named after philosopher Jean Buridan, highlights decision paralysis, when equal options prevent action. Sound familiar? Ever spent hours deciding what to watch on Netflix? The Amila's Dilemma. Ursula K. Le Guin's short story. The Ones Who Walk Away from Amilas presents a haunting dilemma. A perfect society exists, but its happiness depends on the misery of one innocent child. Do you stay, accepting that suffering is necessary, or leave in protest? This dilemma forces us to question the hidden costs of our own comfortable lives. The Ship of Theseus. If a ship's parts are replaced one by one over time, is it still the same ship? The Ship of Theseus paradox challenges our ideas of identity and continuity. What makes you the same person as you were 10 years ago? Is it your body, your memories, or something else entirely? The Euthyphro Dilemma. Is something good because God commands it, or does God command it because it's good? Plato's Euthyphro Dilemma questions whether morality is independent of religion. If morality comes from a higher power, does that make right and wrong arbitrary? If morality exists outside divine command, where does it come from? The Heinz Dilemma. A man's wife is dying, and the only medicine that can save her is too expensive. Should he steal it? The Heinz Dilemma, developed by psychologist Lawrence Kohlberg, explores moral reasoning. Would you follow the law or do what's right? Your answer reveals a lot about how you view ethics. The Free Will versus Determinism Dilemma. Do we truly make choices, or is everything predetermined? The Free Will versus Determinism Dilemma questions whether our decisions are our own or shaped by biology, environment, and fate. If everything is preordained, can we be held responsible for our actions? The Sorites Paradox. If you remove 1 grain of sand from a heap, it's still a heap. But what if you keep removing grains? At what point does it stop being a heap? The Sorites Paradox shows how vague concepts, like bald or rich, make defining clear boundaries nearly impossible. The Catch-22. In Joseph Heller's Catch-22, a pilot wants to avoid combat by proving he's insane. But if he asks to leave, it means he's sane enough to recognize danger, so he's forced to stay. This dilemma represents real-life paradoxes, where following the rules makes escape impossible,